Welcome to Date Night Podcast,
a tabletop role-playing game podcast set in the homebrew world of Volyanaya.
Let's explore a whole new world together.
So, Alani is still nearby as these mad elk, it's half a dozen of them, break through the front line into the village, and kind of the spearmen who are defending that area are forced to fall back. The reason they're running even faster than they normally would be in this corrupted form is there's this two-headed kind of monstrosity of a dog running on their heels and breaking into the attack. So, I think for this one, I'm actually going to pull out a map, so it's going to take a little bit to set up. So,
how long have you had to make this decision?
I didn't think it was really going to come down to this.
Dun, dun, dun.
I forgot to consider it.
I'm going to make her the lizard folk because I don't have anything for her.
We're running into the trees.
And all the people with healing spells ran off into the woods.
Well, doesn't Alani have some?
Yeah, that's true.
So we ran into the woods. I'm a little.
Zev's here, right?
Zev's here, yeah. Dern left.
Put Zev where he was. Where do you want Kira?
She was running.
You haven't seen the Lego minifigs yet, have you?
No.
Check them out.
Do we all have one?
Yep.
Well, you're not here yet, so you don't know. But Zev has one.
That's very good.
Kira would have run up, and if she could have, she probably would have gotten onto the wall.
Okay.
I should probably
Sure.
put it in
She
the
could have been on the
space
wall.
and not just on the four corners. There we go.
That good?
That's so good.
Ow!
And Aaron
Don't die.
would have been in the back because she was
I'm trying not to.
walking to the grease wizard. I'm going to have to show that to you.
That's
though.
strange. I remember
very
having a
good.
lot more arrows.
I don't know what you are talking about.
I told you not to touch my stuff.
I did not touch your things. There are other people in. Why are you looking at me? I'm a little orphan boy.
Little, you're fully grown.
I still am a young orphan boy.
I told you not to touch my stuff.
I feel like I should at least get a deception
Show you
roll
this
here.
one while- You've,
Yep.
here's Aaron.
Oh, I love it.
So she's got her big axe.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get my battery pack.
Man.
Yeah. Huh?
So good. So we can take pictures.
Okay.
I'm running right back.
All right, so you were back talking to the grease wizard, so you're going to be in the back a little bit. Since Amy's going to get that,
Are these all the baddies?
those are the deer,
Deer.
and the other one's the dog chasing
Love it.
them.
Look out,
Very
moose!
cool shape.
Isn't that cool?
I love it. Did you make them?
Yeah, out of all those pieces I had.
With like Hermione Granger's hair.
Just like you.
Yes, I think that was
Oops.
Hermione Granger's hair.
I'm very good at recognizing Hermione Granger's hair.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. Stop asking me.
Charging through the gap in the wall, breaking the line of spearmen and scattering them backwards, inward into the city, comes this chevron of mad elk with this two-headed, demonic-looking dog clipping at their heels and snarling and drooling out this kind of nasty ichor that you've seen in all these blighted creatures. Kalman rushes to the front of the group, trying to put himself between you and the wedge. Kira climbs back up to onto the battlements behind the wall and readies her bow. Aaron waves her goodbyes to the grease wizard as she turns to face them, and Zev prepares with his sword, or I don't know if he's getting ready to cast or run in there.
He's looking up bonus actions.
And he looks up his bonus actions, and let's roll initiative. We didn't do that yet.
Oh, good. A good roll. Now.
I guess I should roll for Kalman. Well, all right. Let's see. I'll throw mine up there first, I suppose. The deer. The dog. Since the dog's running behind, I guess that makes sense. And Kalman. Do I have an ally?
Do that. Can't do that on radio.
Kalman. Oh, I need Alani. Oh, God, they're all in the same spot. here.
Should I stay or should I go?
Down and down.
Hashtag not sponsored.
By the Clash?
Meaning
And
don't sue us for copyright infringement. I love you.
Spearman.
Spearman.
All right, let's see. Zev?
5.
The cowboy and the spearman should be friends. 17.
17.
12. And move over. Kira is 12. Pink.
Oh, it's purple.
Magenta. Fuchsia.
Is that it?
Bless you.
Mauve.
Okay.
Is the grease wizard on there?
No. I went the other way.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, right. He ran off. So, it's up to you if you want to play Kalman or you want me to play Kalman, since you're not here. Grease Wizard's not here.
You go ahead and play Kalman. It's okay.
All right.
But he's also playing 84 other NPCs.
If you want me to play Kalman.
Either,
Oh boy!
I'm good either way. It's up to you.
That's more of Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
That's
what
Kalman.
I got.
That's Kalman.
If you want to play him, that's cool.
I have no idea how to play him.
Okay.
So let's go ahead. You can have him.
Okay.
If you get overwhelmed with it, let me know and I'll take him over.
All right. I don't have a separate thing for Alani.
Who's creepy McPedophile over there?
It's okay.
Spearman.
Spearman? Oh, okay.
What's wrong with him?
I don't. His expression just creeps me out a little bit.
Oh, because that's not a Lego man.
Yeah.
Is that where he was?
Close enough.
3, 4,
And if I
5,
zoom in, I can see the sheet that he's got over there.
Then
I think that's
Kalman. I'll track his health in here. Then Alani.
Quick,
Then
everyone cast familiars.
Zev.
I could play Kip.
I could play
I
Steve,
stab
make one of those
myself in the
elk-
chest. I stab repeatedly. Oh no, my health is down. I figure out another way to stab myself again in the chest, failing my first, second, third death save. I'm dead. I'm Kip.
All right, I think I have everything squared away here. So we'll go to the top of the order. The first to act is going to be Aaron.
Yay!
So, what do you do?
Should you stay or should you go?
I don't want to move too much from where I am. So I guess.
Being a melee character.
Magic javelin.
Yeah, I'll use my javelin, which it's still attuned to my stash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I'll use my javelin on the deer
Okay.
as an entity.
Yes. So, go ahead and roll an attack.
Did the javelin get any kind of like advantage on the attack, or?
It's the same. It's your strength plus your strength bonus plus your proficiency bonus, and it's a +1 magic weapon.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, that definitely hits the elk. So roll your damage.
Okay.
We're playing D&D again, guys.
And that's a
Yeah.
1. Plus my strength modifier is 5.
plus the magic weapon, so
Plus the
6.
magic weapon.
Okay, so
That is true.
you pitch the javelin at these. You'd actually probably have to run a little bit closer, or you would have been at disadvantage on the attack.
Oh.
Because you have to be within, I think, is it 20 or 30 feet for the javelin's first range?
I don't have that written down.
Okay. So you'd have to move up to a couple squares and then throw it, probably.
60 feet.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So you slam it into the elk, and it kind of pops into its stomach. It doesn't quite knock it over. It stumbles a little bit. How does your sash work? Isn't there something you have to roll to try to pull the javelin back?
Yeah, nature check.
Right?
Yeah.
So talk to your leaves and see if you can pull it back, which now you have advantage
Do I
on,
get advantage
right?
from the same sash?
Yes.
Bring it
I
back,
guess
boys.
so. I guess you do.
Okay. Oh, come on. Nature? I fail.
Okay, so they let go.
Come on.
They let go of the javelin inside the.
I haven't calibrated it yet.
Yeah, it's new. Do you want to do any other movement or
Do
bonus
the vines
action or
come
anything?
back to me, or do I just have some vines like flapping around?
They kind of roll back around into your sash. Yeah.
Okay. I get another attack, don't I?
You do. You just can't have that javelin because it's stuck in the deer.
Okay.
Unless you rip it out.
I have a couple of javelins.
Okay.
I think I have 3 because I kept losing them and no one gave them back to
Right.
me. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll use another javelin.
Okay.
That's not very good. 12?
No, that one just kind of goes between the deer's legs or the elk's legs and into the ground and sticks there. Okay. You still do have movement if you want to use it, or bonus action if you want to use it.
Meh. No, I'm good.
Okay, good
I'm
night.
sure I have plenty of... I'll look through my character sheet
Okay.
at all the stuff I'm forgetting.
All right, and Kira is next in the order.
I will probably end up shooting at the dog.
Okay. So the dog, yeah, he's right behind the last elk who's kind of trailing behind the rest of the chevron, biting at its heels. And you're going to make an attack with your bow, I guess, since you're up on top of the wall.
Sharpshooter?
Okay.
Doubt that hits. 7 plus 8 plus 1, 15, 16, minus 10,
No, -5.
minus 5.
No, that does not hit. Strikes right behind the dog into the ground.
Second attack.
Yep.
I'll try a regular one.
Okay.
Nope.
Natural 1. All right, so Kira shoots 2 arrows, one just behind the dog and one that just kind of tumbles off the side of the wall nervously as this attack is beginning in earnest. And the elk
What's going on?
are next to act. So the elk are going to charge. They're better off if they can move a little bit further for the attack. So I think they're actually going to split the chevron a little bit. How far can they go? They can go 50, so they're going to kind of... Calman's going to get an opportunity attack at one of them.
Oh, and don't forget, if you're close to me, you have +1 to AC, and if you're not, you don't.
Okay. So we're headed to Zev. All right, so Kalman gets an opportunity attack at one of those, which is going to be a hit. So 2 deer skirt past Kalman. He takes a swing at one and damages it. And then they crash toward Arin, trying to ram into her. 2 crash into Kalman, trying to ram into him, and 2 crash into Zev, trying to ram. So the 2 at Arin are going to be not very good. It's an 11 and a 14 against AC.
14 matches.
So 1 hits. Okay, that you're going to take 14 bludgeoning damage from the ram in the way that it kind of charged you. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That would be a 19.
Okay, no problem. They just ram into you and you kind of steel wall them, and now they're just kind of standing right in front of you.
Can I grapple them, or do I have to wait till my turn?
You'll have to wait, yeah. Kalman, 2 at him. One of those is going to be a hit. And Kalman's going to take 17 points of damage from... No, that's not right. 13 points of damage from that. And he has to make a strength save, which he fails, and he falls on his back. Kalman's prone.
On his round rear end. Round rear end.
And these things are preparing to trample him. Zev, the 2 elk crash into you. One for 13 and one for a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. That is 11 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
8.
And you are knocked prone as well.
Okay.
All right. Next to act is Lonnie. No, Kalman. Kalman's going to stand up, even though he just got knocked down. Nothing's going to keep me down. And he's going to...
Please tell me that we did not just get ripped rolled by Calvin -28.
minute. Did you guys know that as of 6th level, which I am now, I can use my strength modifier in place of my charisma modifier for any intimidation checks?
That's cool.
How long have I been level 6?
A while.
Should you stay or should you?
Kalman. Kalman's going to
It's a good clogged vacuum
Cast.
sound for you.
Thunderous Smite on one of those elk. Kalman's going to miss with Thunderous Smite, but his weapon stays imbued with this lightning sort of orbiting around his hammer. And he swings again for a second attack, and that will be a hit.
Boom, shakalaka.
It doesn't really matter what the damage is, I don't think. Yeah, Kalman just smashes into one of these elk with the Thunderous Smite, and with the extra damage from that is enough to just basically Gallagher this elk into little bits that scatter everywhere. Okay.
Describe? Explain?
Like a watermelon.
Yeah, it's like a smashed watermelon with a sledgehammer that explodes up into the air and rains down in little tiny bits. Alani is next to act. She's going to throw a healing word at Zev. For... Whoa!
A million.
13 healing.
More than what I lost.
There was 2 4s on the D4s there.
Fantastic.
So that's a bonus
great.
action for her. She's going to Thorn Whip the nearest elk that's about to try to trample on Zev. And with a natural 20, succeeds to a much better extent than did Setor ever with
His
Thorn
dice are
Whip.
rolling good for us.
Which is good, because so far we suck.
Dealing 10 points of damage and eliminating one of the already damaged elk. There we go. Next in the order is Zev.
Zev wants to stand up.
Okay, Zev does.
Ugh. And then Zev is going to take 2 swipes at the elk in front of him with his sword, just kind of try to chop its head off one way. If he misses, he's going to backhand and try to chop it again the other way.
All right.
Strike 1 is 6 plus things. 6, 3, plus 4, 6, 3. 6, 9, 13.
13 just hits.
Yes. I forgot what my dice are. Oh, yeah, 2d6. 2, 6 plus charisma is going to be 12 damage.
All right. So you slash across this thing's neck, and you see this big spurt of blood kind of come out of it. These still have some blood in them. You notice they're not quite reduced just to that ichor like the ones in the south, but it's cold as it splatters across your face. It has not fallen over. It's still kind of rearing up as if it's, after you strike it, as if it wants to come down on you with its hooves.
And here comes the backhand.
Yeah. This will go kind of across its belly if you hit.
That's going to miss because it's a 12.
Okay. Nope. It just misses as you swing out and just kind of clip it, but it's not really enough to cut into it.
Look out, they are moose.
The next to act is the dog. So the dog is going to randomly target somebody here. It's going to be Kalman.
Bork, bork, bork.
Yeah, good luck. Go ahead and bite the metal.
Yeah, he runs up to Kalman.
Moments of
and
panic
tries
as he
to
started
bite him.
pronouncing a K, because everything's been targeting Kira.
Kalman's going, good puppies! And both heads strike out to try and bite him. One of which... Well, wait, it's Kalman's. No. Kalman's
Clang.
thick... Yeah, metal plates clang into the dog's teeth.
Breaks a tooth. It keeps doing it. It breaks all its teeth, and it's on all grammar
That
dog.
means it's the spearman's turn.
I don't know.
They're
All
going
its
to
teeth leak
move
out and
their
its tongue starts hanging out of its
30
mouth in a really
feet
cute
toward
way.
the dog, I guess. 1, 2,
10, 15, 20, 25,
They can
30.
make it.
And then he died.
And they're going to stab at the dog.
No.
It's a bad dog.
Well, call it the bad dog.
Bad
we'll just say
dogs.
he's stabbing the dog.
The bad dog.
For a total of 10 damage as the
Yay.
spearmen dig into the bad dogs in their flank. And it goes back around to the top to Aaron.
Okie dokie.
You've got 2 deer basically right in your face, one of who rammed you pretty hard at a full clip.
Oh, I thought it was a ram.
Nope.
You just used the word ram.
I
Yeah,
thought it was a
just
deer.
rammed
You said
you.
deer.
Oh deer.
Yeah, they're elk.
They're
Giant
Anyway.
deer.
I know I
Did
called
you
it
deer?
Can I grapple it?
You can.
By the antlers?
Yeah, well, you can try anyway.
It's like a Three Stooges moment. You just knock them down.
I have.
Do I use my strength? Or...
Yes.
Okay.
I have a 13.
I have a 15.
All right, you successfully grapple it with your action. So you grab it you grab the elk by the horns, by the antlers.
I would like to use one of my feet.
Yes.
And I kick it really good.
Why is this always funny?
Still funny.
It's actually an exploit, excuse me. I'd like to bash. When you
Ooh.
successfully grapple a creature that is larger or smaller on your turn, you can use a bonus action to expend one ferocity die to bash it into another creature within 5 feet. The bash automatically hits and deals damage to both creatures equal to the number you roll on your ferocity die plus your strength modifier.
Great. So technically, you have to go into a fury
I
to
didn't
use
use
those.
my-
But do you want to do that?
I didn't. Yeah, sure.
You got hit. So whenever
Yeah.
you get hit, you can do that. So we'll say retroactively, kind of you jumped into the fury.
Because I always forget to do that.
So that burns one of your rages, but you'd probably be
That's
okay
fine,
on those.
yeah.
So yeah, you do that. You grab a hold of this thing, and you automatically succeed in kind of almost picking it up off the ground by its antlers and slamming it into the one beside it. So
That's
roll
hardcore.
whatever your ferocity die is at your level. It's probably a 4.
I don't know where to find that. Is it in the back?
They might always be the same, actually. It's been a
No,
while.
I
think.
probably passed it already.
Can I? I can find it if you can't. I think I have a copy.
I think there's a chart. Here we go. Ferocity die. I'm level 6, so
Yeah.
it's a D6.
Oh, it's a 6. Great.
Plus 1. It says attack bonus, so I'm assuming.
No, that's your chance to hit goes up by 1
Oh,
when you're
okay.
in a fury.
Okay, so D6.
Yep, plus your strength.
Plus my proficiency or just plus strength?
Just plus strength.
6.
6 total?
Yep.
Okay.
Which isn't
So
great.
you deal that to both, though.
Yes.
So one, you kind of slam into the other one, and they stumble a little bit from the bludgeoning damage, but seem still okay.
That was a bonus action, so I still have an attack.
No, the grapple counts as an
Oh, is the
action.
grapple the attack? Oh,
It's
okay.
not an attack action. It's your whole action.
Oh, okay.
So if you take the attack action, you can do 2, but the grapple takes your whole.
Got it.
action.
I forgot that I did that on this turn as well.
Okay, but so you still would have a bonus action unless you needed to use one to bash.
Well, the
them.
bash was a bonus action.
Okay, then you're probably done unless you want.
Can I just keep holding on to it?
Yeah, you'd keep the grapple.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Kira, it's your turn.
If anyone wants to
One of
like,
these is
aid
brave.
Doggy.
here.
The dog. All right.
Bad dog.
Second attack is a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay. My dice are crazy.
He's below maximum health.
8 plus 3. 11.
11. Now he's definitely below maximum health, as this arrow does stick into his side. He's looking a little bit rough, but he's still standing. That was your 2 attacks. Anything else?
Can I move to the edge of the opening so that I'm not shooting over the shoulder of the spearman squad?
Sure.
Yay.
Okay. Now it's back around to the elk. So we've got a few of those left, 2 of which are on Aaron. So they're going to, let's see, they can't do that. They're just going to try to gore you with their antlers.
Ouch.
An 8 and a 21 to hit. So I'm guessing 1 hit.
Can I use? Hold on.
Right.
Oh, one of those.
Can I use my planeswalker?
Yeah, how's that work? We haven't done
Well,
that before.
Here's the thing. I can use this feature after a creature makes its roll, but before the DM determines it whether the attack roll ability check succeeds or fails.
Yes,
I think we both know the 21 succeeds, but
but I
hasn't
haven't
been
said.
it.
Yeah, so you can still use
We
it,
haven't said what.
Okay.
whether it succeeds
So
or fails.
I can use that.
You can.
Okay.
Does that hit? Well,
I don't know.
I shift from my current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal plane.
This is going to be really weird while you're under the effects of this, but I think we'll come back
Yeah,
around
like going
to that.
on a roller coaster
Yeah.
on a boat.
Okay. And what does that mean?
God.
A boater coaster.
Plus, you're grappling the elk.
Yeah, I'm not anymore.
Well, yeah.
At the start of my next turn, I return to an unoccupied space of my choice that I can see within 10 feet from where I
Oh,
vanished.
it's Blink.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so Aaron blinks out right as the thing tries to gore her, and they almost Three Stooges style butt heads and get their antlers kind of tangled together a little bit. And that will be the end of their turn. One more is near Kalman, who's going to try to gore him as well. He looks poppable, but he isn't. It pops into the side of his armor and just scrapes across it. He goes, "I'm being a good tank." And the other one attacks Zev. That's going to hit 24.
No.
Now you're supposed to say the number, and then Mike can say, "Well,
That's 4 bludgeoning damage because it didn't move far to hit you
I'm
this
fading
time.
fast.
And then it's Kalman's turn. Kalman is going to... I think he's going to smack into the elk again. With a natural 20.
Oh boy!
He splatters another elk. They're all hurt at this point. So
oh, that's a mental
With
image of
this
splatter."
Under a smite, right?
No,
No,
he
he
used the
used
smite
the
last
smite
time. He needed that because that was a full health one
When he,
last time,
quote,
but-
Gallagher'd it.
Oh, that's I
Next,
get
he's going to swing at the dog for his other attack.
Woof, woof.
That's going to be a 24, so I'd say that hits
I
too.
love how well Kalman's doing.
Yeah, Kalman's a beast in this version.
The paladin
knocks him
always knew
prone,
we needed.
right?
He hits him for 11 points of damage.
Knocks him prone, and then I can shoot him.
No, he does not.
I'm just trying to find ways to get advantage.
And that is going to end... Well, wait a minute.
Don't you get disadvantage on prone?
Kalman's going to give Zev a spirit die with his bonus action. He's going to use his Titan Spirit, which is from the Bloodlines book. You get a D12. I'm actually going to hand you a Kalman-colored D12.
Oh boy.
And you can roll that at any time to restore hit points equal to the roll plus my Constitution modifier, which is 3 for Kalman. And you'll get those many back so long as you use it before you, or within the next hour.
Okay.
Right? And that'll end Kalman's turn. Alani is going to try to cast... How are you... Well, Arn's not in this plane. She's going to cast Thornbolt. And she's going to miss. She'd have to move to about here. And she's going to miss that elk with it. Before Zev's turn... You see this weird kind of bloated warthog-like creature with matted brown fur and a tail with kind of a ball on the end like an ankylosaurus. And he waddles just inside the gate and starts walking in this slow circle. It's got these udders underneath it that hang really low,
Why are you
dripping
describing the others?
a greenish-gray liquid that
Ew.
burns the earth and
I was going
scorches
to ask
it
if it was
as
blighted,
goes.
but
And it occasionally stops and rolls on the ground like an animal spreading its musk.
they got Pumbaa.
And the grass... and Pumbaa withers the grass in its wake, and this cloud of gas
But it's a
forms
girl,
in
so
the
it's
circle
pinball?
around it, stretching out dozens of feet. So it's got this gassy cloud around it.
The bulls in
Just
the
like Bella.
barnyard have udders. This thing can have udders.
We don't talk about that.
And I have added that to the order. Anybody who's here could make a nature check when they see it,
I
except
can-
for Aaron.
I can see it.
Well, yeah, it looks a little different in the
I
other
can see it in
planes.
shades of gray.
Yeah.
Is
Natural 1.
I got an
14?
18 plus 2 plus 3.
Okay.
Never
You're
mind.
3.
Hey, the ranger knows what this animal is.
Finally, she knows something.
Yeah, if only-
It's a
Kira looks at that and goes, I had one of those when I was a kid.
It's a catoblepus.
It's a catoblepus.
Mm-hmm. And it's actually not even blighted. This is just
Watch your
what it
language.
does.
Oh no.
It's just
That's
like
just a
Bella when
normal
you give her
beast.
regular dog
And as
food.
strange as... Oh, gosh. I hope Luke Skywalker
Gas
doesn't pop
around
up.
her, withering the grass.
Green milk.
Oh.
Wait, what?
And it looks like this. By the way, anybody could see that
Oh, it's
That...
kind of cute.
What is with its face?
over here.
What
Are
is...
those the eyes?
It's like an owl.
That's horns
Trixie's
Like an owl
offended.
face.
Oh, I see.
or tusks. Okay, he's down there.
I'm glad Trixie's not here.
And he's into the order, but he doesn't really do anything other than that. Can you put the catoblepus right in between the opening and the gates?
Oh.
You just choose the catoblepus.
Holy catoblepus!
No, but
Catoblepus.
we could also call him Pumbaa. All right, Zev, it's your turn.
Gotta bleep this out.
You still have a mostly dead elk right in your face, trying to hit you.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the two back here. Oh, I
Okay.
just killed Aaron.
No, ours not.
I'm
this
good.
way.
Yeah.
Okay,
So one at each.
got it.
I rolled a 12 and a 7, so 7 plus 4 plus 3, 11, 14.
They both hit then. If
Okay.
it's 12 plus stuff, right?
It's 12 plus stuff, yeah.
Because of math and
Those
stuff.
are D10s. One does 12 damage, the other one does 6 damage.
All right, one of the elk is dead, and the other is seriously, grievously wounded as it tries to turn around in your direction. The dog is next to act.
And then, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
With my bonus action, I'm going to throw a. I keep looking at the wrong character sheet. Hexblade's Curse on the
Catoblepus?
the bad word.
All right, and what skill do you want him to be at disadvantage
No,
on?
that's Hex, not Hexblade's
oh,
Curse.
Hexblade's. Okay, sorry.
No problem.
All right. So he is hexed. Does that end your turn?
That it does.
No, the dog isn't hexed. Catoblepus. There he's hexed. All right, so it's the dog's turn. I guess he's going to stick with trying to bite Kalman.
Catoblepus.
Hasn't been going well for him, but this time he does manage on one of the two to bite Kalman for 10 damage. And that's going to end its turn. That actually looked like it did tear a piece of Kalman's metal off there. Doesn't look so good. It's the spearman's turn. They're going to try to stab the dog. The bad dog.
Bad dog.
They're going to do very badly at it, so they just stab kind of as it's attacking Kalman, and they miss into the ground kind of behind where it just was. Back around to Aaron, who was in the ethereal plane, but you can pop out where?
Did
Within
it
10 feet.
make the pull any better?
Oh, yeah, I got to do that before you try to pop back out. So the moment you go into this other plane of existence, I think you see the face of a young woman, and it's a human. She looks like she's weary, pretty tired. She's got a spear on her back, kind of some leather bindings around her arms, and make a perception check. This is all in gray as well.
18.
All right. The spear on her back looks a lot like Quarry's Bane. And that's
Weird.
just kind of the vision you get of
I
this
said
kind of
18.
still image. Mm-hmm. That was to see if you identified the spear more than anything.
Okay.
And you teleport back where?
Within 10 feet.
Within
of
10 feet of wherever I started.
where you
A
wanna go.
random space, does it say?
No, I can pick.
Okay. Is there a place you'd rather be?
Closer to the action?
Okay, you got one elk in your face, but there's
No,
other
I'll
ones.
I'll stay there then.
Okay.
It's unoccupied.
All right, and then it's your turn.
Politer Smiter.
Okay.
Of course. 12.
It just misses. It kind of dodges out of the way.
Okay. Another attack. Come Come on, I rolled the exact same thing. You've got to be kidding me.
It still just manages to dodge out of the way.
Yeah, I'm seasick from all of
and
my
you do
plane
feel,
walking.
Yeah, this.
That looks like worries me.
When you pop back into this realm, you immediately feel it like you had a chance to breathe almost in the other realm, which is almost out of the physical. But now you can really feel it.
Okay.
All right, Kira. Or Aaron, do you want to do anything else with movement or bonus or anything?
No.
Okay.
I'm looking up what the word is again.
Shoot.
Catablepus?
Yes, Catablepus. Copablepus. Why am I not finding anything? Catablepus!
Can I whoop us?
Pew!
Well, you don't know it's an enemy. It's not blighted.
It's spewing acid all over
That's
the
just
ground.
what it does.
And what was your nature check
It's
again?
true to Aaron's character.
I don't remember. It was actually decent.
Okay, so I rolled over a 20. Do I think that this thing is friendly or foe? And it's coming through the
Yeah.
It's just wandering through.
You did pull it out.
part of the
monster
vanguard
manual.
of...
Would you shoot a skunk
blighted
just for
creatures.
stinking?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I would.
So the folklore about the Catablepus that you probably heard from your stepmother, I would guess.
Or thorn. I need to come up
They're
with a name
pretty
for her.
rare, but people are pretty scared of them. And there are stories that they use, like to tell children about them, that are not very positive. The silhouette of this creature is actually even used sometimes as like a scary image to put on like a shield or things along those lines. So it is something that
That's
people
thinking
use
shadow
for
puppets.
nightmares. Some people
thing.
say that the gods of things like pestilence created them to enact their influence in the world.
They're just like that.
They tend to kind of flock to hags who will keep them as pets, but nobody else really
And Orin.
tames them.
So I would have assumed this was evil in that
Yeah,
case.
you don't think it's very nice. Like it if it settles into a place, the land around it in a pretty large area dies.
That's just its habitat.
15? Oh, wait. No. That was Araneva. Higher than that. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
You're the worst. You're the
Shush.
worst ranger ever.
Well, she's
10,
the
11.
hunter archetype of ranger, not the friend.
11.
11 damage. Okay. You sink an arrow into this thing's matted fur, and it still seems to just kind of be rolling around in the dead grass.
It's right in front of me. Can I get advantage shooting it with my sharpshooter thing?
No,
Because she's elevated.
I rolled in that 20 and I did just say sharpshooter.
but you didn't say you were using sharpshooter.
I was saying...
Is nat 20 not good enough for you to obliterate this innocent creature?
You can do your double
Innocent.
net
It's
20 damage, but you don't get the sharpshooter unless you say you're using it. And it is below max health, so you get to double your Colossus Slayer dice too.
But I only add the thing once.
Mhm.
Modifiers. Sucks. So I roll this twice and add the mods once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8. 4 plus 4, 8.
We're surrounded by
8.
blighted creatures, but thank God you're
times
obliterating this.
24 if it's 3 8s.
And then Colossus Layer, does that get rolled twice?
No, why are you rolling 4d8 and doubling that?
Wait, no. Sorry. It's been a while.
Yeah.
85 damage.
Yes.
Let's just start over.
Okay.
You roll
I rolled a 2.
for the crit. You
2.
roll double your dice, so you can roll.
Okay, that was 2 2s. So 4.
Okay. Then what do you usually do for Colossus Slayer?
Roll a d8.
So you roll 2 of them again.
And that was 2 8s.
Okay. So 4.
Plus 4.
No.
No.
4
Four
plus 8
Plus 3
8.
plus 1. 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1.
Where's the 3 and 1 coming from?
My
That's her
mods.
Modifier. We were talking about
Can we
dice.
add
haven't gotten
all
to
the dice up
modifiers yet.
first and
Yes.
then add the modifiers at the
8
end?
plus 8 plus 4.
Okay.
16,
20.
and then plus...
Plus 4.
24.
24.
That's
Okay.
it. No more
Okay.
dice. 24.
This is why math is bad.
Because of math and stuff, and knowing the math is confusing.
Okay, so you do. I mean, that arrow really like sinks into this thing's neck really deep, but it kind of makes a snuffing noise and looks kind of up at the wall where you are.
What's it trying to do?
And
Hakuna Matata.
it is that the end of your turn? Or are you going to move, or
Was that my first or my second? I don't.
you missed on your first
That's true.
attack? Yeah.
I'll.
No, you already dealt damage on your first attack. That's why you could use Colossus Slayer. So that was your
Yes.
second attack.
Okay. Yes, correct. I'll back up a little bit.
Okay. Can you back Kira up a little?
5 feet.
All right. It's back around to the two nearly dead elk who are looking pretty bad. But one's going to strike out in its death throes against Aaron
Thanks.
for a 16 to hit.
Yep.
And it's not ramming.
Oh wait, does that change when I'm fury?
No. You reduce damage when you're raging, but not in a fury.
Okay.
That's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I can take that.
The other one's going to try to hit Zev. It's right in front of him still. Going to try to gore him. That's an 11. So that misses. Yeah. So that wraps up the elk's turns. It's Kalman's turn now. Kalman's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself at first level and heal for 7. That's going to have to end his turn. Alani is going to try to Thorn Whip the deer in front of Zev, the elk in front of Zev, for another nat 20.
Hey!
So she
Wow.
does,
It's
as she
dead.
wraps the thorns around this thing and just pulls it to the ground in front of Zev. Okay. That means it is the Catoblepus's turn.
I'm not listening. I'm not here.
The Catoblepus actually steps kind of around the side of the wall where it can see Kira better and looks up at her and emanates this kind of pool of necrotic energy against you as it locks eyes with you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it a spell and/or ability? Oh wait, that's a greater favorite enemy.
It's an ability. This qualifies as a monstrosity, which I don't know. if
Beast or
one-
Fae? No.
Yeah.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus 2, 8.
8. So you fail by 5 or more. You take 64 necrotic damage.
Good.
Machi,
Golly.
machi.
Oh, maybe if you hadn't attacked it.
Mm-hmm.
64.
That's all your health?
That's
I'm
more
negative
health than what I
21.
have.
Hachi machi.
You are dead.
Negative 21.
You're dead.
No, 43 is my regular health.
You are dead.
Like dead.
Dead.
It reduces the maximum hit points down to 0.
You died. Kira has died.
Oof.
Well, that answers that. So I have to put Kira away now?
Well, I'm Will Mayer, and you're listening to the Date Night Podcast. If you're interested in the homebrew items, class and race options, and other unique things about the show, you can get more information about a lot of them from my Dungeon Masters Guild titles. Some of them are offered for free or pay what you want, and others are just a few dollars that are used to help support the show. You can find all the titles by heading over to our website, datenightpodcast.com, and clicking on the Store tab, or by searching for my name, Will Mayer, on dmsguild.com. There are titles like The Path of Fury for the Barbarian, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, rules for building your own homunculus, Bloodlines, a guide to new playable races, backgrounds, and feats, and Crinkle Fire Touch's guides to the homebrew magic items made for the campaign. Let's get back to that campaign and hear what's in store next for our characters. All right. It is. So you guys see Kira fall to the battlements, fall off the battlements, crash into the ground, unmoving. It would be difficult to tell whether or not she's breathing right now at this point.
Oh, I shouldn't close that.
It is Zev's turn.
Knee-jerk reaction, Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
Because all it did was look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the things we fought.
24.
What is this?
You failed the save by 4 or more. It did an automatic 64 necrotic damage.
That's
if you failed
insane!
if you fail by 5 or more.
Okay, I want to put it.
What was your save?
6 plus 2, so
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
I want to put it way back here, the center, so this thing's just going to barely be enveloped by it.
All right.
Because I don't want it hitting anybody else.
Okay. So what happens to it right away?
2d6 cold.
All right, roll that.
Yep. And it's going to be 10 damage total.
He's hexed with the hex blade's curse. Does that do anything?
No.
Okay.
But since he's inside, he can't see anybody anymore.
Yes. Okay.
And then if he ends his turn in there, he's going to have to take a dex save or 2d6 acid.
All right.
I don't think I had instant death.
You did. You failed the save by more than
When massive damage
5.
reduces,
This is a special ability of the creature.
it can instant death me.
If the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the target takes 64 necrotic damage. The target dies if it is reduced to 0 hit points by this death ray.
Oh.
Oh,
It's literally called a death ray.
oh.
Oh.
I'm sitting here looking up instant death. I'm like, but I don't.
But this guy does.
Anything else for Zev?
Uh,
Someone has a revivify spell.
I'm certainly not getting closer to
me.
it. I'm going to come up here with
Kira
these.
has the Revivify scroll in her bag.
I'm going to come up here to these guys, and
I
just
believe.
that's just my movement, just so I can get within melee of this thing.
Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Well, someone has it.
Other Kalman gave it to me.
You're going to go into melee with the dog.
Yeah.
All right, but can't attack yet.
Right.
All right, next is the dog. I'll see if he changes his target at all with you moving there, but probably not. How can I randomize that? No, he's going to stick with Kalman. And hit.
And don't kill her yet, though. There might be. Right. Oh.
What's this that she
He
collapsed
does
holding a piece of paper?
7 damage to Kalman, which is what he had just healed himself for. And he fails his Constitution saving throw.
It's like the guy in Lilo and Stitch who always drops his ice cream.
Kalman is poisoned,
Am I the only one?
and the other head misses on the
He's
bite.
a Modron. Can he be poisoned?
Apparently he can.
But aren't they immune to certain conditions?
I think he knows what's
I believe you. I'm just curious.
We're just
I never
scared.
really
Someone just
thought about
died.
if he could be poisoned or not,
He can't
to be honest.
He's made of metal. He can get a virus.
He gets a virus.
No, I don't think he is
He
poisoned.
gets a bunch of pop-ups.
I don't think he's poisoned. Okay, the spearmen are going to try to attack the dog. They've done
Nothing.
great so far, and they continue to do nothing.
No.
So they stab near the dog. Aaron, it's your turn.
Okay. How big are these blocks? What are they?
5 feet.
Okay.
So you can move 8 without having to dash.
Okay, I will dash to Kira.
No, you
Gonna
can
make
move
it
16 then.
1,
My speed is 40.
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You can make it.
16.
That's your whole action to
Yeah,
do
I
that, though.
And then
But you're there.
the deer would get an attack.
Yeah, you would have an opportunity
Elk.
attack from that dying elk. Well, maybe 15.
Yeah,
Yes. My AC is terrible.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Here is not no death save. Just yeah. The elk turns around and charges towards Zev.
How much movement does it have?
Enough to get there.
Okay.
It's got 50. That's a 22.
No.
That does extra because it moved that far. So that does 14 damage to you as it charges into you.
Okay. Yeah, the strength save was 17 plus 3.
It's
so
a
20.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm sorry,
was
how
a
much
strength
damage was it?
save.
14, you said?
I took it down. I thought it was 13.
13? Okay.
Might have been 14. I'd just do 13.
Okay.
Okay, that ends the elk's turn. It's Kalman's turn again. I think he's going to try to swing at the dog this time. Miss. Nat 20. The dog only has 7 health left, so the dog is dead.
The bad dog.
The bad dog with the 2 heads is no more, and that was with his second attack. So Kalman.
Kalman yells out, "She has a revivify on her if you...
No, that was
He
the other
doesn't
Kalman.
know.
That was Kalman -6
Never
that gave it to me.
He's going to turn around and face into the deer, the elk, right next to it, and that ends his turn. It's Alani's turn. She does not. Actually, she does.
She's within 10 of the elk, by the way.
She's going to run 20 feet or so toward Kira,
Well, what did I come over here for
5,
then?
10, 15, 20.
and she's going to cast Revivify.
Does she have that?
Yeah,
We
she's
didn't blow a
a
scroll.
nature cleric.
Oh.
So, Kira comes back to life with 1 hit point.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're still prone.
Okay.
Yeah, she would still be prone. That's Alani's action. She uses her... No, she can't cast another spell with her bonus.
Are you okay?
No!
I saw the light.
Now it's the Catoblepus' turn.
Jeez.
Don't let it look at you.
What happens at the start of its turn?
It dies.
ice
The stakes are so
damage or
real.
something.
Oh, shit, that's the wrong app. Sorry. Fuck, muscle memory.
Mike is now on Tinder.
This is a voice for coffee slurping noises heard any creature that starts its turn in the air takes 2d6 cold damage.
But it likes the slurping.
4 plus 3, 7 damage.
32.
Don't move, don't move, don't move.
So,
Okay.
and then it's on difficult terrain. It can't see anything, even if it has magical dark vision. Still can't see shit. And yeah.
All right, I'm going to make her roll to see if it kind of remembers where everything was happening or what way it's... I'll just roll randomly, see what direction it moves. So that way is 1, 2, 3, 4.
3 or 4, it's still in the thing.
4. So it goes left.
Yep.
It
How many
moves-
spaces?
It moves things. I have no room for this. 30 feet in that direction.
1, 2, 3.
No, it said 4.
No. The direction was 4.
Yes.
This is
That
4
was 4.
direction.
That was 4. I
But
think.
No, that was 3.
No.
That was 3.
3, 4.
Right. 30 feet is
6.
6 of those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well,
It's-
how far does it go before it
Hadar
moves
is
out?
here. Oh no! It's difficult terrain, so it
he
moves 3.
Yeah, but how big is Hadar?
Hadar is 20 foot. I had it centered here.
So he moves 15 feet.
So he's still
Right.
in it.
So he's on the
Moves
edge of
1,
it.
2, 3. And he's still in there, so
But where did you center it?
it's centered right here. So he's in 1.
I think
2.
he's kind of still in it.
Yeah.
Please,
Okay.
yes.
So he takes 2d6 cold if he ends his turn.
He has advantage on like smell checks. Can he do anything? Can he only not see?
He can only not see, but I would imagine that the slurpy, milky tentacles would have some interesting smells. I don't know how to interpret that data.
I'll let him roll.
They smell like
Well,
milk.
scary
I'll let him
dynamics.
roll a perception check, but not at advantage, to see if he knows
Okay.
better. Okay, what way to move?
Fail.
Yeah,
fail.
it doesn't say
Against
what the
my spells. It's against my
slurpy-
spell save DC, maybe.
Yeah.
It doesn't say what the milky slurpy tentacles
There
smell
would be
like.
a 14.
15.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Fuck you, pig. Fuck you.
yeah.
That's what he does then. He goes that way. I think since he doesn't get to attack though, he'll dash and move 3 more.
Okay. He's officially out of the thing, but he's also off.
As soon as he
now.
gets out of the thing, he'll probably stop and look around, and
Okay.
that'll end his turn.
That's about right there.
And it's Zev's turn.
Okay. Seeing fat warthog face come out.
It's a good thing he didn't run. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about Kira and Aaron
Yeah.
on the 2-way.
He's going to shoot off a couple of Eldritch Blasts at the thing.
Okay.
So one's a definite fail. The other one is 8 plus, so it's 12, 15.
15 hits.
7 plus 4, 11 damage.
Okay. The Eldritch, just as it comes out of the field to slurp, this Eldritch Blast smash into its side, and it steadies its eyes back toward you, Zev.
Shit.
And it
Oh,
is
shit. Damn it.
the spear.
What's its name? What's it called again?
Cataplebus.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's still my turn.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
You've cleared
he
the
focused his
savannah.
eyes on me, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to run 5, 10, 15,
Behind the
20,
spearman.
25, 30.
Okay. So,
So
that
there's
the
a bubble.
spear is in the way.
The bubble comes right like through this way.
Got it.
And I'm going to pick
Good
the
move.
spearman back up because I fucked him up bad. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, okay. He's actually a group of those couple of spearmen.
I killed all of them on the way out.
You haven't endeared them to us with this creepy dude you picked.
No. All right, they're going to just turn and charge at the elk because it's near them.
The spearman?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're going to pretend that they didn't see that and look in the opposite direction.
They miss the elk.
Oh, they're just like the
This
dwarves.
feels like the Azer fight again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aaron, it's your turn.
Oh my gosh.
So you keep the sphere up.
Yeah. I want magical darkness between me and that thing.
Gotcha.
And okay, so for those who might have forgotten, the reason that I could cast Planeswalker
Yes.
is because I have the Mask of the Pride Lands, which is a polished brass mask depicting a fierce, snarling lioness.
Is your
Mhm.
microphone picking any of this up?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have a lion mask, and so I am going to try to use another feature of the lion mask,
Cool.
which is the Dominate Beast spell.
Yes. Okay. And keep track of your charges on.
Yeah,
on
I
that. Takes a lot.
drew myself little
So,
bubbles.
I gotta make. Did I put Dominate Beast on your sheet?
Yeah, well, no, but I looked it up. But it has a spell save DC of 17.
What is Dominate Beast? Wisdom?
I believe so.
Because it will matter. It rolled a
I-
15, so.
I pulled it up
matters
on
what
my
stat it is.
phone. Dominate
Its
Beast.
Wisdom is +2. That would
Wisdom
pass.
saving throw.
Yeah, that's gonna pass its
Oh,
save.
come on. Does that still expend a charge?
Yeah. It's a 17 exactly, so it just passes.
Come on. You never let me do anything fun.
Do you get any boosts with your fury?
not to the
A
mask.
spell save on an item.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That
You never
takes...
let me do anything fun.
It was close. If it was any save other than wisdom, it probably would have failed.
And if,
This thing has a great wisdom modifier. Okay,
Well,
you know
plus
what?
2.
Okay,
is,
fine.
is it dependent on sight also? Your mask?
No,
Okay.
not as far as I know.
Anything else you'd like to do with movement or bonus?
I
There is a sphere of darkness right here.
yeah. So I can't go there.
I like how everybody's hiding behind it. Though.
Yeah.
Can I just ready an action?
Was it an action to cast the?
Oh yeah, it was. Never mind.
So you could move or bonus. That would be it.
I don't feel like going anywhere. Could I help Kira up?
Sure. Yeah, I think you could do that with your bonus action. Help her stand.
I help Kira up.
Okay, good. And it's Kira's turn.
And don't forget you have healing potions on you.
Kira, none of you have ever
Died.
died before. The only one who ever had was Kalman the one time that got undone.
Didn't happen.
Did not happen.
Kira got close.
Kira got very close in the Underdark, but this was different. That was just, you were up, you were awake. Like, you were up, you were down, you were awake. There was no in between. It was like nothing had happened. This, on the other hand, feels like
I saw the light.
a night's worth of dreams that you have an impression of but can't remember, or maybe even a week's worth of them.
I can actually relate to that because when I passed out during the ultrasound for Zay, that's what it felt like.
Yeah. It feels like you
Like
woke up
death.
and you have a real hard time figuring out exactly what's going on around you right now, where you are, what happened, or any of that. And all you see in front of you is Aaron, who helped you up, and kind of to your left, this sphere of darkness that Zev just ran behind to hide, and everybody kind of looking concerned over you. What do? You also feel terrible.
Oh, shit. Hi. I say hi to them.
Okay.
Where's my healing pot?
Drink a potion.
You have it.
I know, that's
Yeah.
digging around for the greater healing
She
pot.
talks to
Okay.
herself a lot.
That is 4d4 plus 4. Do you want some d4s, or you good?
I'll take 2. May call Alani in the morning. Force. 3, 6, 9,
Plus 4.
13.
Okay. We've considered taking one potion on your turn as a free action for our campaign, because it says in the book you can drink something as a free action, so I'm assuming a potion too. So you still have your turn if you want to do anything else.
Poof.
Okay, cure wounds also. At what level? Second?
2.
Okay.
Ha! 15 plus 2.
That's good.
7 and an 8.
So I think you're up to 31 health.
Yes.
All right. Any movement or...
I'll stay with everybody else now.
Gotcha. All right. I think that ends your turn then. All right. The elk is still alive and next to act, and is going to try to ram Kalman unsuccessfully.
Maybe the spearman will
Kalman,
Pink.
despite the fact that this thing is in his face, he's seen this catoblepus and what it's done, and I think he's going to run behind the sphere.
Okay, so
Run away!
The poor spirit.
how many?
He can move 25 normally, so 5.
2.
Gets an opportunity attack on him and misses.
Of
course it misses.
That's the best I can do.
It's gonna dash.
Maybe 5.
It's going to dash.
Okay.
Run away. Run away. Run away from the stench from the catapult.
So we're all just gonna hide behind
And
them.
ironically,
yes, we are.
oh no, that's not till level 10 that he gets Aura of Courage. I was going to say, ironically, you all receive Aura of Courage, but you don't.
That poor spearman, he looks so alone.
Actually, you'll get, now that he's right next to you, though, you will get Aura of Protection.
Which
so
means?
long as you're within 10 feet of him, you'll get that.
What does that do?
You'd get to add...
I'm a shitty paladin. What does that do?
Well, you don't get that. I don't think that's his crown feature.
Oh, okay.
You get a bonus to your saving throws equal to his charisma modifier.
Bonus to
While
your
you're
saving
within
throws.
10 feet. You have to be within 10 feet. I know on
You stay
Critical Role
behind
they
Calvin.
have to cast that on there, but on the sheet that I have, it looks like that's an always-on thing.
Yeah, the auras are always on for
Yeah.
bellies, if I remember
So-
correctly.
My
if you're
aura
within,
is always on.
remember,
Oh, it is?
if I don't,
Yeah.
if
Okay,
you're
you're here, I
within
get plus
10
1.
feet of Kalman Coggles -28, you get Aura of Protection.
But I only get to protect 3 creatures, so my 3 are
And they have to be within 25 feet of you.
yeah.
I was trying
Yeah,
to
she
remember
was-
the
No,
numbers.
within 120 feet.
Oh, better.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that ends Kalman's turn because he dashed, and he has no bonus actions really. Alani. Well, damn.
I'm just going to draw it real quick.
She's also low on spells. I think she's going to ready a thorn whip for if she sees the thing come around. I think that's the best she can do. And it's the Catoblepus' turn. I'll roll to see if it recharges its death ray. It does not.
Oh.
It is going to move.
No, it's gonna.
What does it have?
Otters.
30.
30. Let me move.
Yeah.
5, 10.
But it's a pig and it shouldn't have udders. It should
Is
It's
that,
not
that's
a pig. It's a
potentially-
cataplasmus.
45, 50. He's going to...
Toward the one thing it can see, but it can't attack because it dashed.
And we're all huddled in a screaming cluster.
Oh no!
Stay up, you stupid spearman.
He's peeing his pants.
I would too.
It's a bunch of them.
I think I may have.
What did it do? 50?
That was 50.
Oh.
It's gonna go here,
It's not within melee of anything.
but that's its turn.
Okay.
All right,
Ah!
it's Zeb's
So we all
turn.
run to the other side of the hut.
There's a little sliver where we can fit between the thorn wall
Is
and
that
the
as far as it could
dark.
move?
Yeah, that was 60.
All right, it's Zeb's turn.
Piss your pants.
Free action, right? Okay. This is stupid. 5, 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to swing at it twice with my giant... Wait, oh, no, wait, shit, hang on, shut up. Everybody shut up.
Nobody was talking.
Soul Shatter. I'm going to spin my last soul in the sword. Goodbye, Bella. I'll erase you when I have a second.
Bella.
I don't know, that's just what I wrote down.
Okay.
The next attack it deals an additional 3d8 necrotic damage.
Please.
Okay. One of these needs to hit. And, yeah, hang on. Then there's Hexblade's Curse. I add my proficiency to my damage rolls with Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
The lowest one is an 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 3, 15.
They will both hit.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Swing number 1. It's 3 plus 4 plus 3, so 6 plus 4, 7? 7?
3 plus 4 plus 3?
No, that's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 damage on the first one.
All right, I'll write that
Shut
down.
up, I'm scared. I can't do math and I'm terrified.
That's on the first attack.
Yeah.
Same.
Got it.
Second one's damage does even worse. Shit, 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 4, 9.
9, got it.
And
3d8 necrotic.
3D. Yeah, thank you. I forgot. Yeah, you're awesome.
So, yeah, for that, you watch as
5, 7,
the
12.
rune that had been glowing on the
12 plus
side
7,
of
19 damage.
Foe Bearer just ignites with this ignite is almost the wrong word. It's like this darkness that just surrounds that area of the sword and then expands out across the length of the blade as it smashes into the creature. How much more damage was that?
19.
So 19 plus 19. You have 38 damage that round. And with that, basically sever the head off of the Catoblepus as it falls down to the ground and looks up at you with its dead eyes.
But not like in a
Not
necrotic
its
ray
death
way,
eyes.
right?
For a second, it looks like you're worried, but then you realize
Zeb's just
it
standing there
has
with the sword
died,
above his head, just like,
and thus soccer was born. And it is the spearman's turn.
I
We're going
forgot
to
about
attack
the
the deer,
deer.
or the elk, who has had 1 hit point for the past 40 minutes. And they miss. And they miss again with a 12. No, an 11. Yeah, they miss. It's Arin's turn.
I would like, since apparently Zev hasn't done it yet, I would like to punt the Catoblepus's head
Yes.
as far as I can. If I can hit the
Unfortunately,
deer
it's in
with
the-
it, I think that's worth 1 hit point of damage.
All right.
And that's soccer, so that's an athletics check for
Yes.
sure.
And you can roll that at advantage, I believe, even while you're in a fury. I think you're still at advantage on strength checks.
It's been a while since I've been cold
Okay.
and hot at the same time.
I know, my hands are
so that
freezing, my face is
is-
right on
that's a
fire.
So that's a strength check, you said?
Athletics, yeah.
Okay, I forgot how to
Oh,
do
I heal! I forgot. Hexblade.
That's a 21.
I heal.
A 21,
Yeah,
that will
to
hit.
punt the
Level-
Catoblepus's head into the deer,
Plus
kill
charisma,
it.
my
I would
charisma's
say that
4
does
was
1
10.
plus your strength modifier, so that will. I mean, it has 1 health, so yes.
I didn't think
Final
it was going to do major damage, but it
finale
had 1 health
to this battle. Arin kicks the Catoblepus' head into the deer, and the spearmen are like, oh,
Oh, that's what I gotta do.
or the elk, and it dies. Arin, at that time, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
God, I'm exhausted now.
Not great. 8.
Yeah, so as the fury fades from you and you enter what would usually be that catharsis to give you those temporary hit points. After the heat of this battle fades and Zev, I guess, drops Hunger of Hedor. You might leave it in the gate as long as it lasts, right?
Yeah.
To give you guys a breather here.
That's a great idea. Thank
Can you
God.
move it at all?
Thank you.
No. Aaron, you feel this tug and look down, expecting fully to see like the side of your waist ripped out, and you take damage to your max health again in the amount of 15. And if you don't, again, sort of cut your connection to one side or the other before this wears you all the way down, it's probably going to kill you.
Yep.
I'm doing good.
Mechanical point of order. If an effect reduces your maximum hit points to 0, there are no death saves.
Yeah.
We don't need 2 instant deaths in one
I
session.
don't. Can we take a break before I have to decide though? Like,
We will be heading over to what's happening in the woods in just a second.
I think Kira might need a break.
can I tell Kira what's going on, or should we do the woods first?
I think you're going to retreat a little bit back to the other hedge of thorns that surrounds the Raventree to try and regroup as they pull in a couple new squads of spearmen and bowmen into this area.
Because they do such a great job.
Yeah. This one.
These ones
led
aren't working.
by
Bring in the next batch.
Philium, the Goliath.
By the way, it only lasts for a minute,
Okay.
so like another 40
But it gave you a little
seconds.
breather to kind of retreat. And Philium, under his command, sets up a new squad of defenses here. We will hold. You look bad. What was that thing? Well, now we know.
She's the only one who had a good nature check, so I don't know.
We
It's a
see it.
catapletus.
We kill it.
Good
Go.
luck. Don't let it look at you.
Bind your wounds. Go to the Raventree. See Baba Ganoush.
Kira, we need to talk.
Thanks for sharing our date night with us and exploring a whole new world together. We'll see you again next week. Until then, keep in touch by following us on Twitter at D8Night Podcast or visiting D8nightpodcast.com.